Well, I recently had Kevin Samuels on my show.
Ooh, okay. I read some of the comments on him. I don't really read comments. I wanted to see what people thought. But go ahead, I'm listening.
Well, and I'll get into some of the stuff on Kevin
Yes.
in a second. But some of the stuff that he said sort of reminded me of some of the stuff that you would say in our interviews. So I did a poll on my Twitter account.
Wow.
I said, who gives better relationship advice, Kevin Samuels or T.K. Kirkland? Thousands of people voted. Kevin, I've never seen anything this close before. Kevin won by 2%.
Wow.
He got 51%, you got 49%.
Damn, that's awesome. That's awesome. I really respect. Thank you, everybody. I'm glad they listening.
There you go.
I'm glad they listening.
49%, because Kevin's like the hottest thing smoking on relationship advice right now.
Yes.
So the fact that you're right up there with him,
yes,
I think says a lot about you.
I totally agree. You know what we got to do? Just think about it. We got to get me and him and you and do an interview together on relationships.
Let's do it.
Yo,
I love it.
I
love it.
That will be insane.
I'm down. I'm with it. I'm with it.
Everybody, you heard it. When we put that out, that's going to be insane.
Yes. Well, he has some interesting kind of viewpoints when it comes to relationship, because really that's his thing. And one of the things that he's sort of known for is, well, number one, he pushes this whole concept of a high value man.
Okay.
A high value man is a man who makes a certain amount of money, who makes 6 digits or more consistently over a 3-year period.
Mm-hmm.
And is also, but apart from that, he's also has a certain type of position in society. He's recognized by his peers. He is seen as like an employer, someone who builds wealth and, creates wealth and so forth. And this is someone who generally is desired by most women.
Okay.
Right? And what happens is that he has women call in who might be 100 pounds overweight, might have a few kids, might have a couple of baby fathers who are not in the picture and so forth.
Yes.
Who feel that they deserve this type of man.
Mm-hmm.
And he is somewhat harsh.
Yes.
In telling them that you are not what these type of men are looking for.
So true.
Now you can want what you want.
Right.
There's nothing stopping you from having a desire to have whatever it is that you want. But realistically, it's not a realistic expectation. And I remember there was this one part, and he was talking about how he told a woman that she's built like a linebacker, and she wants a high value man.
Right.
And I said, well, but here's the thing though, everyone has their preferences. Some men are into BBWs and so forth. And he said, just point blank, he said, how many of these type of men do you see with this type of woman on their arm?
People could say, if he can't buy you a Birkin bag, kick him to the curb. But if I just happen to say that you weigh more than men at your height, that's offensive. When did we become that world?
Well, it's offensive for men who like a certain type of woman. Some men are into BBWs. There is a whole market for that.
Really?
Right?
Show me where the high value men, after their high value, go after BBWs as the norm.
I mean, that's a good point.
That's the point. See, I'm
not going to argue that part.
We're so used to doing this PC kabuki dance that is confusing women. That's why do women call into my show? Because they've been told by so many charlatans, so many people telling them you can have it all, but then they go out into their world, they're in life, and they're like, I'm not getting the outcomes or results. That's why I have more women calling in saying, thank you. I had a woman last night breaking into tears saying, you saved my marriage.
It's interesting. Here's my take on that.
Let's hear it.
Because I'm listening to you, and I travel almost every day. I look at different relationships, and I look at people, and I study them. And I've even saw a couple of his interviews. My take on it is not what you say, it's how you say it, right? The thing about a female, what men have to understand, you have to get into a female psyche, right? Because you can't destroy them. They're already feeling fucked up already. Women are truly a unique species on this earth that you can hurt them or you can build them. You can make them or you could destroy them. What I see that women come on there, women who have made bad choices, right? Women who had to pick from their environment, meaning if you ain't traveling the world and meeting these kind of men and you in the hood, you gonna meet hood motherfuckers. It's just the way it is, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you pick and choose what's around you. What we have to do, and what we say, we got to teach women to make better choices. You still can have sex, but don't have no baby. You still can date, but don't fall in love. Don't let no man move into your home. These are the things that we have to teach the women because, yes, in your heart, you want, oh, I want this great man. But ladies, if you don't listen to what me and this man, Vlad, is saying, you can't teach your children because you've already made the mistake. You can't teach your daughters the right thing because they're going to make the same mistake too. So you want your daughters to have fun. Don't mismanage your pussy, I call it. Get your life together, stack your money, and that way you can travel this world and pick the kind of man you want to date when you're about 29, 30 years old. Women want to have these babies so fast in life at 21, 22, 23. And after you had 3 kids, one day you're in a mall, one day you at a show, and you meet the man of your dreams. And he likes you. He likes the way you built. He likes your style. He hears your conversation of the things that you've gone through. But he's a smart guy. He's calculating what he's about to get himself into. Oh, I like this bitch. 3 kids though. She live in this neighborhood. She got an okay car. She got a lot of these problems, and why fall in love with her and take on all this debt? Why, I'm telling people, see, men don't think like this. Men meet a woman with 3 children and issues and bring all this debt, all this pain into their life because I want to be a man. But life is a strategy. When you meet a woman and you say hello and you look at her and she starts telling you what she's into, she starts telling you what kind of children you have, what things that chaos she's going through, even if her mother's crazy, her dad, all this. Do you want that in your life? This is how you evaluate dating. Do you want this in? You meet a girl, she's walking, so now you like her, you want to fuck, you want to have a good time, but when you get in the car, she want to stop at Aunt Betty's house. She want to stop at a girl's house to get this stuff. Or you meet a girl, you really like her, but she said, oh, I can go out with you, but I got to pay my mom. Can you give me like $75? And you saying this out, your mom should be babysitting for free. But then you got niggas like me, because I've been there. Yo, give this to your mom. Give this to your friend to babysit for you because I want to see you that bad. All that is wrong. No man should deal with that shit. But this is what happens when you don't make good choices. And then you got to live with the hand that you're dealt.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.